Okay, we are at the Masterguide discussion, page number 46, addition and subtraction of lengths. So the first one is write statements and solve. There is a 2 kilometer and 750 long water tunnel built between two cities. A worker repaired 1 kilometer and 250 meters. What is the remaining length? So I have already told you, when there is the term remaining out there, you have to subtract. Okay, the term remaining means you have to subtract. Okay, so you can either remember it from this way, or else you can see this whole length is 2 kilometers and 750 meters. You have to find this one. You have already given this one. You already have the data of this one. What is the distance of this? It is actually like the total length of this stick is 5 meters. This length of the stick is, which means this length is 2 meters. If the question asks you what is this length, so it is like 5 minus 2, which is equal to 3. This length is 3. Because of that, 3 plus 2 becomes 5. The question is somewhat like that. Okay, the question is somewhat like that. So when the question asks you the remaining length between these 2 points, you have to get 2 kilometers 750 meters, take away 1 kilometer 250 meters. So by that, 0 take away 0 is 0, 5 take away 5 is 0, 7 take away 2 is 5. You have to write kilometer and meter as it is. 2 take away 1 is 1. So this is the answer for the first question. What are the statements that you should write? So the first statement is the distance between the two cities, and here the repaired distance of the tunnel, and here the remaining distance. Be simple. Even though you give another simple statement out there to take this idea out, the answer is correct. Okay, the statement should always tell you what is this about. So this is the length of the tunnel, repaired length. This is the remaining length to be repaired. Even though if it is as simple as that, you will get the marks. Next one, question number 2. Nimal travels 25 kilometers and 800 meter by train. Again, the previous type question, 25 kilometers and 800 meter by train, 5 kilometers and 250 by bus, 5 kilometers and 250 meters by bus, and this distance is 301 kilometer and 375 by three-wheeler. What is the remaining distance? For that, you have to first add these two, then subtract from this one. So first I am going to add these two. The total distance traveled. So for that I can take traveled by train is 5 kilometers and 250 meters, then 1 kilometer and 375 meters. You're going to add both. 0 plus 5 is 5, 7 plus 5 is 12, and here 1 remaining. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Here kilometers and here the meters. 5 plus 1 is 6. So it is 6 kilometers and 625 meters he has traveled. Now the question is asking you how much is left to be traveled, how much he has more to travel. Okay, so that is from 25 kilometers and 800 meters, he has already traveled 6 kilometers and 625 meters. You have to get the remaining length, the remaining distance to be traveled. So you have to subtract this. So 10 take away 5 is 5, 9 take away 2 is 7, 7 take away 6 is 1. Here the kilometers, here it is 15 take away 6 is 9, here 1. So 19 kilometers and 175 meters left to be traveled. Well, the question number 3, it says a drain of the length 2 kilometers is to be dug. If 875 meters of it has been already dug, what is the length to be dug? So it is like this, a drain of a length 2 kilometer should be dug. Dug means digging. If 875 meter has been dug, what is this remaining length? The whole this one is 2 kilometers. From this whole 2 kilometers, 875 was dug. So what is this one? So for that, convert this to the meters. 2000 meters, take away 875 meters. So it is 10 take away 5 is 5, 9 take away 7 is 2, 10 again 9 take away 8 is 1 here. 1120. This is the subtraction. Nothing to worry about it. This is just subtraction. Then question number 4 of page number 47. Milan travels from Horana to Panadura via Bandaragama. The distance from Horana to Bandaragama. So let's see this one first. Horana to Panadura via Bandaragama. The distance from Horana to Bandaragama is 8 kilometers and 500 meters. The distance from Bandaragama to Panadura is 10 kilometers and 250 meters. What is the total distance he travels? This and this. If you add these two together, that is the total distance. So it is 10 kilometers 250 meters plus 8 kilometers and 500 meters. You have to add these two together. Then here 250 and 500 means 750. Here the kilometer 10 and 8 is 18. As simple as that. What did we do? We added this and this together and got the total distance that he has traveled. Okay. Let's move ahead. You should complete the questions first. Then you can correct your mistakes. Next one, question number 5. An engineer supervises a newly constructed road. The whole length of the road is 15 kilometers and 750 meters. So the whole length of the road is 15 kilometers and 750 meters. On the first day, he was supervised 6 kilometers and 200 meters. First day. This is first day. This is first day. On first day, he has supervised 6 kilometers and 200 meters. Next one. And on the second day, he has supervised 8 kilometers and 100 meters. The second day, he has supervised 8 kilometers and 100 meters. This is second day. Then the question is, what is the total distance supervised on both days? On the first day. First day he has supervised 6 kilometers and 200 meters. Second day he has supervised 8 kilometers and 100 meters. What is the total length that he has supervised? The total word itself gives you an idea that you have to add both together. Then write the kilometer and meter first. 200 and 300. If you add those two together, it is 300. Or else you can add 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 2 plus 1 is 3 kilometer. Then 8 plus 6 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It is 14 kilometers and 300 meters. Then, which means these two distances together is 14 kilometers and 300 meters. What is the distance that is remained to be supervised? The distance that is remained to be supervised is, the total distance is 15 kilometers and 750 meters. Out of that, 14 kilometers and 300 meters was already supervised. Okay, so you have to subtract and get the distance as to which distance is left to be supervised, which means this distance. This and this was supervised. What is this distance out of the total one? So the total distance is there. These two also you know. So you have to find this. How to find that? Again I am repeating. You have this whole distance. Out of that you know this part and you have to find this part only. It is like you have this whole distance which is like 5 and you know this is 1 and this is 1. This distance is 1, this distance is 1. Your question is to find this distance. So you know this 1 and 1 is 2. To find the remaining one, you are taking 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2, which is 3. So this distance is 3. So like that, 15 kilometers and 750 meters take away 14 kilometers and 300 meters. So the meter here, 0 take away 0 is 0, 5 take away 0 is 5, 7 take away 3 is 4. Here the kilometers and here the 1. Okay, if you have any mistakes, correct it.